It's always my first question is, have you ever played the Monster Golf Course in New York?
No.
You never played it, okay.
I have not, but I'm looking forward to it if I can.
Have you heard some of the stories about the Monster Golf Course in the 60s?
Well, the name Monster scares me.
It scared the PGA pros in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
They refused to sanction a tournament because they felt the golf course was too hard
Really?
to play. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's the history of it.
Does it have Loch Ness in front?
Nope.
Okay.
It was actually named by Gene Saracen, the great golfer.
Yeah.
And they asked him, what the course was like, and he said it was a monster. And that became its
boy.
nickname, the Monster Course. And some famous people, played there. Bob Hope played there.
Yeah.
Arthur Ashe, so many players, all the great players, Ben Hogan, all played up in the Catskills in the heyday.
Nice.
This is the first tournament since the 1960s that we're having.
Really?
So this is an honor. It's the first professional tournament that we've ever had.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is a big event. We're doing it. They rebuilt the Monster Course a few years back, and it's owned by the Resorts World Catskill.
Okay.
And this is our first year of 10 years playing at the Resorts World.
Nice.
So it's going to be a great event.
So I can't ask any of my tour player friends if they played it?
You can.
Oh, yeah?
I'm curious. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'd love to know who played. We're kind of setting up who played and who hasn't. Because some people have some good memories about playing up there in the 60s.
Nice.
So it's good.
Well, I used to coach Bryson DeChambeau, Kurt Kitayama, Justin Sue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Some great
on
names.
the junior golf.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
and
good.
they don't even know that I'm on.
So this is my first question. I'm going to go to this one because I always say to the young golfers, the young girls picking up clubs for the first time, what's your advice to them?
To have fun. You know what? It's all about being in the moment, and especially if they're just learning, then I want them to learn the basics and get your game in order. But just remember, there's more to life than just golf.
Right.
That's my thing.
Okay. Wonderful.
I've got a college student, and she's struggling right now.
From her golf scores or from school?
No, not from school. She's way above me in school. But yeah.
So when you were on the tour, what's your biggest memory of your career so far?
From being on the senior tour, I did really well in the first round of the U.S. Senior Women's Open.
Right.
And I tied Annika.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I hit, that wasn't the greatest moment, but I did hole it from out in the fairway for an eagle on the last hole to tie her. But the greatest moment was the next day when they announced my name and they go, Dana Ebster. And the crowd just went crazy. And I go, oh my gosh. And I looked at my son who was caddying for me and I go, did you hear that? And he goes, yeah, Mom, hit the ball.
You're next.
I go, oh, sorry.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's got to be an honor to tie Annika Sorensen. So
oh my
that
gosh.
must have been something special.
It was amazing. And I just loved that Open. I had a great time. So, and then the next Open, I ended up qualifying for the next Open because of how I finished.
Right.
And I ruptured a disc right after the practice round, and I couldn't even lift my foot up. And so, but I played. I almost made the cut.
Right.
But I played. Probably not a smart thing.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We got to live, as I always say. I don't care. I'm hurt.
Exactly.
We got to live. I mean, what am I going to do?
Exactly.
I'm here.
It was fun.
In today's game, is there anything particular innovation-wise do you think has helped the game or hurt the game?
No, I think everything has changed. The equipment is so much better. The balls are so much better. So I feel like anybody that is out there playing just like amateurs, that you need to update your equipment and you need to update your ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think some of the players today rely more on their equipment than their talent during the tournaments, or?
You know what? That's a good question.
Thank you.
That is a very good question.
That's a good question. Okay, I don't have to answer it.
Okay.
You get to say pass.
I know. Well, only because I have a daughter that is struggling at Cal State East Bay, and she is fabulous. She's an athlete, which, you know, she picked golf up in high school, and now she's playing. She played for me at the junior college, so she played 2 years there. We won 2 state championships.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, first time in school history. And then she went to Cal State East Bay, and right now she's like, Mom, I feel like I'm better than this. And I go, I get it, but you know what? Just play, just have fun. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've had some success as champions.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any quirky pre-round rituals that you go through, or anything that you do superstitious
Do I need to say this on camera?
Yes, of course you do. That's why we ask these questions.
Wait, what?
What do you think? They were going to be easy questions?
Well,
you don't have to answer. We don't pressure anybody.
Thank you.
And is there anything about that most people wouldn't understand about being on this type of a tour? The difficulty of it, or
you know what?
or the type?
This kind of tour I feel like is really more relaxed than the ladies LPGA tour,
Right.
because they're grinding and we're older, so we can't really grind as much as they do, and
Right.
we've got to make sure that we're healthy, that we have to make sure that we keep our bodies good and all that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't say that. I mean, out here, I feel like we just have to be in the moment.
Right.
To me, it's like it's all about the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And just be happy that you're here. Be happy that we're above ground.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, some of us.
I think the perspective changes, right? Before it's under
Yes.
pressure, I got to win. Now it's like, you know what? I'm just going to go out and enjoy.
Yep.
You know, and have
Exactly.
a wonderful day.
Go out and have fun and enjoy the moment. And that's what I always told my junior college kids. Because when we would go to a tournament, I would say, hey, look, you made it to the state championships, okay? Let's get on the first tee and say, welcome to my tournament. And they would go, what? And I go, yeah, say, welcome to my tournament. And they go, oh, okay, coach. And I go, hey, believe it, say it, and we always do well.
Okay. All right, so let's just ask another question about the Marilyn Smith charity event today.
Yes.
And just tell me, what your motivation was and what your thoughts of Marilyn Smith were.
Well, I think it's fabulous that the founders are here, and I'm super excited that they allowed us to play. And this is a great golf course. And I mean, I know that meet me at 13 is the thing, but I'm kind of like new to golf.
Right.
I mean, I played on the mini tours, but I love that the founders started this for us.
Right.
And now we get to play. And now they're starting, and I noticed that we're starting to get more events, which is awesome. Which, yay!
Our event.
Excited! Thank you!
We're going to get you media coverage. All right, this is a personal question. I'm trying to meet Hollis Stacy. I know she's here, but I don't know what she looks like.
She is a USC alum.
I know, and I don't know what she looks like, and I was trying to get her
to stir the chili. Because when I was at SC, we would go to her place to, she would host us back when they weren't able to be coaches, but now they can be coaches.
Right.
And we were doing dance moves. And I go, Hollis, stir the chili. So every time I see her, I go, stir the chili.
Wonderful. Thank